Assuming you don't go to like a religious school, but you go to a school where people are smoking in the bathroom and people are fighting after school, this is for you, bro. The first thing you gotta avoid, stop trying to be popular, bro. And look, I'm not saying popularity is bad, because it's not. But if you look back at all the people in high school who were popular, they were popular for being stupid. Like, who was popular in your high school? The class clown, the crash out, the senior trying to date little freshmen. If you look at the student with good grades, were they popular? Nah, but they were literally called a nerd. And when you start trying to chase popularity, you'll eventually compromise your values to get it. And bro, if you're willing to sell out for high school fame, imagine how much more you sell out in the real world. And I know this because I did it myself, unfortunately. And mine was worse because I had full knowledge. Because when I was in 11th grade, I already read the gospel from Matthew to John, and I was rereading it from the beginning again. So I already knew the commandments, especially the commandment to love my neighbor. But I had this one classmate who was a class clown. And I saw the treatment he was getting, bro, and it looked nice, bro. I'm not gonna cap, it did look nice. People were like dabbing him up in the hallways. Everybody knew his name. Everybody followed him on Instagram, bro. People would literally be happy to have him in their class. But when I look at it now, I realize that his jokes consisted of making fun and mocking other people. And like I said, he was my classmate. We together. And one random day, the teacher assigns for us to sit together. And by proximity, I talk to him, and our friendship starts growing. And before you know it, bro, I'm slowly drifting into his steps. All to get validated by classmates. And I didn't know what my actions were doing because I was blinded by trying to chase popularity. But this one day, I told my friends, hey, look, I'm gonna go troll her. And the girl I was talking about was sitting by herself, minding her own business, reading a book. And after I did it, they were like validating me, and I feel good. And as time goes by, the semester ends. And when the new semester starts, my little brother, he's going to a brand new, fresh middle school. And then out of curiosity, I just asked him, bro, who do you hang around with during lunch? And he said this like, feeling ashamed, and he was like, nobody really. And when I realized that he was sitting alone, my brain automatically connected that to the girl I made fun of who was sitting by herself. And then I thought, I wouldn't want anybody mocking my little brother. So why would you go out and mock that girl who wasn't even doing anything to you? And I couldn't argue with that logic, so I took my L. And after feeling regretful and wishing I could tell that person sorry, I did the only thing I could do, which was to ask God for forgiveness. And looking back at that story, I realized that, bro, I literally hurt my connection with God just to get validated by some people that I don't even care about and people I forgot about. That is lame, bro. I'm not gonna cap. That is straight up lame. And if I could go back in time, bro, I would. But since I can't, I'm telling you this so you don't make the same mistakes, all right? The second thing you gotta avoid in high school, bro, is stop beefing with people. Because in high school, especially high school, half of the things you beef over, bro, is literally over stupid stuff. You probably get resentful just because someone unfollowed you on Instagram. When you feed your ego, you're starving your spirit. And Jesus said, blessed are the peacemakers, not the troublemakers. And in 12th grade, I didn't have beef with any students. I understood if people had beef with me in 11th grade, but in 12th grade, I found God and I followed the commands. So if someone had beef with me in 12th grade, bro, I'd question them, not me. But I did have beef with one of my teachers. The reason he didn't like me is because I didn't do any of his work. And the reason I didn't do any of his work was because I was resentful to the fact that, bro, I'm spending all this time in school learning about Shakespeare and the quadratic formula when I could literally be improving myself and working out. And he showed his anger by literally making fun of me in front of the whole class and mocking me. And I'm gonna be honest, but I didn't care because I had AirPods and I had my phone. So I would put on my AirPods and consume and gain knowledge on the stuff that I wanted to actually do. But this one day, bro, I guess he just lost it, bro. He got absolutely heated and pressed. Because when I would have AirPods on, I would put my AirPods like right here and then like ball it up. And then I'll listen to whatever I'm listening to. And then I guess eventually he found out and he told me to open my palms. And I was like, bro, I'm not opening my palms. And I don't even know if he could do this, but he opened my hands up and he took it out. And I don't even know how I was like able to control myself, but I was. And then he marches out, leaves it in the front office. And then he's telling me, do you want your phone back? I could get it for you, but come talk to me. And I'm like, bro, you already took it. It's cool. I don't care. And then he's like, dude, are you serious right now? He's literally cussing at me. And realizing now, bro, he was beefing with me for giving him less work to grade. Bro, he would have got the same amount of money in his pockets regardless if I did the work or not. What is there to complain about? You may be thinking, but what if someone has beef with me? To that I say, ignore them, because beef is only beef if two people feel it. Alright, the last thing you gotta avoid in high school is supporting things that go against our religion. And I don't even think I gotta explain why, because I think you already know that. All the stuff like LGBTQ, masturbation being good for you, bro, these trash sex ed classes, we shouldn't be advocating or supporting them. And to the people that are in this, you still treat them the same. Don't treat them any differently just because they're this and just because they're that. And I know I didn't have to say that, but bro, some people, they would literally be like, gay people make fun of Jesus. They mock Jesus. So I hate gay people. Bro, did you not read the Bible? We're not against the people, bro. We're just not supporting their movement. That's the big difference. So yeah, don't hold fast to any propaganda that contradicts the word of God. Alright? By the way, I have a link in the description. So if you want to go check that out, I greatly appreciate you. Thank you for watching.